Boom, 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 boom. Good morning. Today, I'm late. Why am I late? Bear with me, and I'll tell you. I'm going to put you down for a minute. That'll do. Right, so, yeah, I'm late. Why am I late? I overslept. I've literally just woke up. What the fuck's going on? I woke up at 11 o'clock. That's wrong, isn't it? I don't understand. Why would that happen? I got the kettle on, so I may be a bit noisy. Bear with me. So, how does someone that doesn't sleep very much oversleep? How is that possible? How does it happen? I was due to be doing a live an hour ago. I woke up 4 minutes ago. What the fuck's going on? I don't know. I'm making coffee. I need coffee. So please bear with me. I don't know how it's happened. I'm very confused. I'm very groggy. Weird. Good morning. I'm confused, Si. Very groggy this morning and I've overslept. How the fuck can someone that doesn't sleep oversleep? So I'm confused. Machine, good morning. I'm growly because I'm not good in the morning when I wake up. I growl and fucking stamp my feet and all that sort of shit. But yeah. No, but it's I don't know. It's annoyed me. I'm here. Yeah, it's really annoyed me. Why has it annoyed me? Because I wasn't here on time. I don't like being late for anything. I hate being late for anything, if I'm honest. It's like my sign up there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? What do you reckon? I love that sign. Love it. Si, nice one. Yeah, that'd be good. Day sleeper. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I can't do it. Yeah, I'm here now. I'm just. It says, sometimes I have to remind myself that it's not worth the jail time. And it's very fucking true. So, what am I doing? I need a cigarette, is what I need. Oh. Skits. I saw you were live yesterday. I was fucking doom scrolling and I saw your name. I'm sure it was you. Was it you that I saw live? Yeah, good idea. I'm pretty sure I saw you live yesterday. I'm not sure, but was it you? Speak to me, Sydney. Either way, welcome, mate. Good to have you here. If you are struggling, this is the place to be. Sai is my favourite spanner. No, it was just you was in a room that was like blue lighting. Was that you? I didn't actually see you. I just saw. That's all I remember. Groggy as fuck. Just woke up. Apologies. Guys, get in the comments. Tell me what you are up to today. Who's BT? Skits, nice, welcome, buddy. I didn't stay on your live because I couldn't see anyone. And I had my volume quite low, so I just saw a blue room and I skipped on. But yeah, apologies for that. The BT advert. Oh yeah, BT, good to talk. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do. Groggy, mate, fucking. So, last night I went to bed. I took my meds. Fucking hell, I went to sleep after. Well, I smoked my last smoke, which I put CBD in, and that was about 2 o'clock. I think I fell asleep about 3 o'clock, and fuck me, did I sleep. I just passed out. Marley, what is wrong with you? Stop it. Marley, wait. Stop it. Yeah, pleased to meet you as well, mate. I'm still really fucking groggy. I've not woke up yet. I've literally been awake 10 minutes. It was like 1 minute to 11 when I got up. A sit down wee, nice. That's when you know you're getting old, man. I do it every night. If I get up in the night, I go and have a pee, and I usually sit down in the night because I don't turn the lights on. Marley, stop it. I don't turn any of the lights on. So yeah, coffee. Good morning. Welcome. Dozy fuck, overslept. So yeah, I apologise. I'm groggy as fuck. I've not had a wash. I've not brushed my teeth. I haven't got dressed. Do I give a fuck? No, I do not. What we're going to talk about? Get in the comments. Sit down wheeze. We could talk about having sit down wheeze. All women have sit down wheeze, don't they? Well, some women hover. Did you know that? They don't sit on the seat because it's cold. Claire, morning. Yeah, you're getting there, Skits. It won't be long. It does happen to us all. I look rough as fuck, don't I? Machine, I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. Where are you from, mate? We've got lots of people watching, but nobody talking. Get in the comments, guys. Tell me about you. Wales, nice. Billy, good morning. Yeah, loads of people watching, but no one talking. So get in the comments. Let's get the conversation going. Doesn't matter what we talk about. If it makes you feel better, then that's what we'll talk about. We are not going to do religion. We're not going to do politics. And yeah, anything else is open for discussion. Let's do it. Yeah, we are. We're all here for the same reason. I'm a lazy fuck today, but what can you do? Do you know what? I feel really groggy. Did I just see Wales? Ah, okay. Yeah, welcome, mate. Good to see you. Marley, what are you fucking doing, you dickhead? I wish I was a dog. Have we got any women on? Because women, like I say, women don't do the sit down wee sometimes. Sometimes they hover because they don't want to sit on a cold seat. Oh, I woke up rather confused. I know it's not a problem. I know you guys don't care. Good answer, Billy. Yeah, neither's mine. A squat in the woods. Yeah, there's that as well. I don't do a squat in the woods though. Might get stinging nettles on my balls. That wouldn't be fun, would it? Speaking of stinging nettles on the balls, slightly different, but have you ever been slicing chilies, cutting chilies, and scratched your balls after before you wash your hands? Have you ever done it? Tell the truth. Go on, answer me. Tell the truth. Have you ever done it? Yeah, it's fucking horrible, isn't it? Machine, you're not necessarily against it. Got it in your eyes. Oh, mate, it is the worst fucking feeling in the world. Yeah, grim as fuck answers that perfectly. It's fucking horrible. Oh, I spent fucking hours with my ball bag burning. It was on fucking fire. Yeah, I won't do that again. And they say milk helps, yeah? Try dipping your balls in a glass of milk. Where the fuck did that come from? What's wrong with me today? I don't even know where that came from. So yeah, apologise. Yeah, Sai, it was your fault. You said about peeing in the woods. Quote of the morning. What is? Remind me what I just said. remember I'm not awake yet. It takes me about an hour to wake up normally. Weird Wednesday, yeah. Fucking, it's always weird with me, I'm telling you. Oh, coffee. By the time I've drunk half of this, I'll be awake, I reckon. Oh. Yeah, I woke up confused. Very confused. I don't know why. I've been having weird dreams. I don't even remember what last night's dreams were, but I remember having weird dreams. Do you get that? Who remembers their dreams? It's hit and miss for me. Broker, good morning. Billy, I'll come back to you in a second. Broker, that's a really, really difficult question to answer. The loss of a loved one, whether it be from divorce or whatever, is a terrible, terrible thing. I've been through divorce. And to be honest, you have to treat it like a death. So if you are being divorced by your wife or husband, I don't know if you're male or female, but you are still in love with that person, you will have that pit in your stomach. You will feel horrible. Treat it as though that person has died. And grieve. Spend some time to grieve. Sit down and take some time out to sort of control your thoughts. And make sure that you've got somebody to talk to. Make sure you've got a friend that you can talk to. Broker, cool, okay. So yeah, you've got to take that bit of time to process things and treat it the same as you would treat grief. That is the only advice I can give, really. When I went through my divorce the first time, it was very easy. I didn't have to see my ex-wife. The second time, I left my second wife for certain reasons. She was quite controlling and things like that. She wasn't horrible. I won't say she was horrible, but she was very controlling. I wasn't allowed to do anything. So when I left her, but I still had a lot of feelings for her. But I couldn't cope with being in that situation anymore. So yeah, that pit in the stomach, I had that. And I talked to her quite a lot after I left. So we'd be on the phone, we'd chat and things like that. And she promised me so many times, I'll change, I'll do this, I'll do that. But I knew that it wouldn't happen because 3 years previously, I left her before and she didn't change when she promised that she would. So yeah, the pit in the stomach, it does go away. It does go away. Treat it like a death. So spend some time to grieve. Get your thoughts together. Don't let anyone rush you. Best advice I can give. Let's see what I just missed because I've just been rambling, haven't I? I'm sorry. Machine. Oh, toothpaste in the eyes. Yeah, I bet that hurt. Machine, I feel sorry for you, mate. That does it. Billy, I said that I'd come back to you, didn't I? What did I say I'd come back to you for? Let me see, where's it gone? Okay, yeah, you said something about being on the sick and stuff, didn't you? So I'm currently signed off. I'm not in a mental state where I can. Well, I tried being in work just a few days ago, and I got knocked back down. Not through any fault of my own, not through any fault of anyone else. It was just something that couldn't be helped. It was something about hours with the accountant and things like that. The job can still come back, so I'm not too concerned about that. But my mental health has stopped me from doing most things in the past. And yesterday, I did a lot of things. I got busy. I was on here for quite some time, and then I went outside and I got quite a bit done. Today, as you know, I just overslept. What am I going to do today? I'm going to do the housework because we had guests last night and I disappeared upstairs out of the way, and the wife was running around looking after everyone. So I said to her, just leave everything as it is and then I'll do it all tomorrow morning. So that's my day planned. I'm going to wash all the dishes and clean up. Two kids can make quite a bit of mess. Unfortunately, when they left, the mess was left as it was. So I said to the wife, leave it as it is and I'll sort it out. Physically, my health is not great. I've had an operation on my knee, operation on my shoulder, and I've also had my gallbladder removed about 7 weeks ago now. I think. So I'm limited to what I'm actually able to go back to work to do. The job that I attempted in the last few days would have been ideal. It was working in an office a couple of days. No, I'm not smoking ganja. And it was supposed to be doing some maintenance on the other days. So I'm still signed off. I don't feel ready to be back in work. So yeah, there's a lot of us at my age that struggle with mental health, physical health. Part night, good morning. Before I go to sleep, before you go to sleep, Marley, let me cover myself up because I ain't flashing the camera. Come here. Oh, come up, up. There he is. There's the dog. Mwah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. So, really, the dog is the star of the show and not me. Is that what you're telling me? He's a good boy, isn't he? Yeah. My dog doesn't hate cigarettes. He doesn't give a shit, do you? No, he don't. Nah, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. He's such a good boy. Yeah, so the dog's the star of the show, not me. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, he's a good boy. Go on then. Down you go. Good boy. I know where I'm not wanted, Claire. Thank you very much. Anyway. He wasn't trying to get away from anything. He was trying to get on my lap. Who the fuck are you, Linda? Did it look like you were trying to get away, Miles? Did it? You wasn't, was you? Ha ha. Joe, good morning. How are you, my love? Fancy saying my dog was trying to get away from me. He was trying to get on my fucking lap. He's a bit big for that when I'm sat at the table, really. It's all right when I'm on the couch in there, on the sofa. An eye test at Tesco's? How the fuck does that work? How do you get an eye test in Tesco's? Yeah, Skits, I'm sure you'll fit right in. We're all a bunch of cunts at the end of the day. It is what it is. £25 for an eye test. Are you not signed off? Ah, Vision Express in there, okay. Are you not signed off? Yeah, £20 for butter. Yeah, it's not far off, is it? You know, we can go into the local co-op. What the fuck? I've got to go like 25 miles to the nearest Tesco. And that is literally Tesco. Used to have Costa Coffee in there as well. But so, Joe, if you signed off, it should be free. You know that, don't you? Yeah, Iceland, same in local shops. They're putting them in fucking secure cases. You know, the Perspex cases. What the fuck? Joe, good. Yeah, okay. Also, when you need glasses, like me, you get a discount on them as well. So I think up to a certain point, they're free. I think it's up to £50 or £40. They're free. Anything more than that, you have to pay the difference. So yeah, bear that in mind as well. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it is. It's fucked up. Why on earth? Fancy locking food in Perspex boxes, electronically tagged. Wow. I mean, I know that shoplifters are making a fortune on sort of joints of meat, beef, gammon, that sort of stuff. But fuck. Machine, good plan. Jack, welcome. How are you doing, mate? Good to have you here. So yesterday, I noticed my views were down. Very, very low. Yeah, the shops are making a fortune. Ooh, metal detectoring. That'll be fun. Which beach are you going to? I got a song in my head and it won't go away. Little Hazy, good morning. Having your morning coffee, me too. I overslept this morning, so yeah, I'm a cunt. Southend. Oh, I don't know where that is. Yeah, see, now I had to go to the dentist, and do you know what? I made an appointment, and the wait was over a year. I had to wait over a year for an appointment to go, and it was just for descaling and that sort of shit. But I do it myself. I know my teeth are stained. It is what it is. I smoke. I drink coffee. Sue me. But yeah, fucking year to get an appointment. It's ridiculous. With the NHS, so yeah, I had to go private, and I had an abscess at the back here, and it had made my very back molar loose, and it was fucking wobbling. So every time I bit down, it had hurt. So I had an emergency appointment that I had to pay for, which was fine. I didn't mind that. And they gave me antibiotics to get rid of the abscess, which was fine again. Thankfully, I pay for my prescriptions up front, so I pay an amount per month because of all my medication. So, right, I go in the dentist and I say, this tooth is loose. The abscess is driving me insane. What do I need to do? And the dentist turned around and said, take the antibiotics. Once you finish the antibiotics, the tooth will just fall out. Guess what? The fucking tooth didn't fall out. So 2 years later, that tooth was still there. And it was only a few months ago I pulled the bastard out. I've never been fishing. I got an itchy eye. Never been fishing. Turkey teeth. Oh, do you know what? I've seen so many bad things about doing that. When turkey teeth. I've been trying these tooth whitening strips that you put on your teeth. They don't seem to be working. My teeth are stained, but I can't help that. Coffee. And fags. And cake. I like cake. But in fairness, considering my teeth are in such bad order, I've got all my own teeth apart from the one that come out. Which, I'm a northerner. It's fucking unheard of. A lot of northerners have got rotten teeth, and I don't know why that is. It's weird. Why do northerners have that problem? Lions, I'm sure you've seen it. People that have just got shit teeth where they're rotten. Maybe it's drugs, I don't know. You're a real northerner. That's not a real northerner. That's not from the north of England, is it? That's Scotland. If I could hear what you were saying, I would ask you to say, I could murder a burger. That would, yeah, that would make me giggle. Why would that make me laugh? Why do I find that funny? You know, I only went to Scotland once, and I was only there for one night. North of Britain. So yeah, I was there for one night, and you know what? The fucking friendliest people I have ever met. I remember being in the pub, fucking pissed as a fart, and nobody would let me buy a drink. Just nobody. And because I was there visiting, yeah, there was just fucking drinks coming at me, Guinness from all sides. I had to get up early the next morning, but yeah. KT, what the fuck? Oh. Do you know what's really sad? I would actually believe that from people that go on fucking YouTube. I would really believe it. Why would I brush my hair? I fucking got none, you idiot. Poor living and crack. Can you see any hair? Really, can you see any hair? Little hazy like it. You'd style that. There's fuck all there. It needs shaving, but my wife won't let me. Beard's good. I'm liking the beard. For those of you that are regular, you'll know that I've been unsure about the beard, but I'm liking it. To be fair, it's getting to a decent, yeah, whatever you call it. I'm liking it. Chris, good morning. How you doing? Don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button, double tap the screen, hit like, and then give me some loving when you've done it with the hearts. Let me know. Come on, Joe, you should be doing that. That's your job. You're good at that bit. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, Joe. Okay. Much love, mate. I'll catch you later on. Yeah, mine's past the itchy bit. But yeah, I wouldn't advise touching yourself with a brush. You might cause some damage. Chris, glad to have you, mate. Welcome. Yeah, have fun on the beach. 55, no beard. Do you know what? I've gone my whole life without a beard, and this is the first time I've grown a beard. I'm growing it as a tribute to my dad. I've never seen my dad without a beard in my life. And yeah, it was a bit strange at first. I'm getting used to it now. I'll play with it all the fucking time. That's the problem. And yeah, I think in December, I'll make a decision whether the beard stays or goes. A little about the channel. Well, the channel is basically about you guys. So it's all about depression, anxiety, and everything that comes with it, whether it be PTSD, bipolar disorder, OCD, ADHD, any of them, you know. And it's not about me sitting here saying I'm miserable, I'm depressed, I can't cope, blah, blah, blah. The channel is about you guys. So it's all about you getting in the comments, having a chat, telling us how depression and anxiety affects you, how you deal with things, coping mechanisms. And basically, it's to help each other. So if you do one thing to help your depression and anxiety, telling us about it here in the chat, down there, might help someone else. And that's why I started it, basically. so that I can give my experience to you guys, and try and help you. And yeah, and that's us. But we don't always talk about just depression and anxiety. We can talk about anything you want except religion and politics. And generally, we just have a chat, because having a chat and having a laugh, it improves your day. And that's what it's about, improving the day. Yeah, OCD does count, 100%. I think most of us that suffer with depression have some form of OCD. I don't like mess. My wife likes mess. Her mess is organised. So she'll have stuff and it'll just be stuff. All right. And AC/DC. It stuff drives me insane. I like neat, tidy, sorted. The wife likes organised mess, which drives me fucking insane. So yeah, OCD does come into this massively in some respects. Skits, yeah. Some days I will go half of the day and I'll be fine. I'll be happy. Danny, good morning. And I'll get sort of halfway through the day and then I'll just fucking hit a slump. If you have a look at some of my shorts, there's one of my shorts where I hit a slump and I just couldn't cope. And when I started to do this, I promised that I would do the good days and the bad days. So if I was having a good day, I would still do this. If I was having a bad day, I would do this. And it gives you guys the opportunity to see where the slumps come in. But yeah, they're hard to deal with, and there doesn't have to be a reason. It's all about coping with the way your mind works that day. It is what it is. Jan, welcome. Depression address 7. What do you mean? I don't do religion. If you want to chat here, you are welcome to chat, but do not start talking about God and Jesus and suck in fucking cock off your fuck. You can talk about anything else, but yeah, no. Sorry, exactly. FFDP, what's that? First for double penetration. Cat jumped on your phone, okay. Not necessarily. Five Finger Death Punch. Okay, yeah, I know that one. Praise be to Jesus. God doesn't exist. If he did, why the fuck would children suffer the way they do? Why the fuck would people be abused the way they do? Why the fuck would people get away with doing these fucking horrible things? Fuck it. Fuck off. And that's my take on religion. Finished. So, what we're chatting about? Noob. Yeah. Was that aimed at me? And take the donkey with you. Linda, good morning. Mr. or Mrs. Harris. Who are you calling a noob? Bum, 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 bum. 28 people are watching and there's only 16 likes. Why is this? Hit that fucking like button, guys. Let's do it. If you're watching, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and when you've done it, give me some hearts to let me know. Linda, how are you this morning? I overslept, so I'm groggy as fuck. I'm not very tolerant this morning, as you probably just noticed. I don't know why. It's a beautiful day out there. I mean, the sky's a bit grey, but it is beautiful out there. There doesn't seem to be any wind whatsoever. Walking the dog will be lovely. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. How the fuck do you do that? Fuck's sake, Si. I can't do that shit. Middle of the night. Ugh. Can you not sleep? Yay, I like to see them hearts coming up. Was you scared when you watched The Exorcist? See, I wasn't. I got something stabbing me there. What the fuck? There. Stabbing me. Yeah, it was. My wife doesn't do horrors, and I made her watch it, and she laughed. She actually laughed. I couldn't believe it. Normally she'll hide under the duvet on scary bits, but yeah, she was laughing at the film. I couldn't believe it. Exorcist the Believer. Is that a new one? Oh, It. Yeah, I love that film. That's one of my favourite films of all time. It and Christine. I love Stephen King. Look at all these hearts coming up. Love it. Thank you, guys. Kids are sensitive to everything. Do you know what? The only film that I was ever scared of when I was a kid, and I watched loads of horrors as a kid, you know, like Amityville and all that sort of stuff, Poltergeist. I watched them all. And I loved them. And they didn't scare me. And then I watched Jaws. And you know, in Jaws, when they go under the boat and there's a hole in the bottom of the boat and the body falls out, that fucking terrified me. And I wouldn't walk past the loft hatch for years. I was fucking terrified of walking past the loft hatch. So terrified, in fact, I got, I was a kid, bear in mind, I got a potty for my bedroom so I could have a pee in the night without going past the loft hatch to the toilet. How fucked up is that? And it fucking terrified me for years. Even as an adult, I was scared of the loft hatch. I don't give a shit anymore. But, yeah. Scared to take a bath, really? I love films. I'm really into films. Sci-fi, action, all sorts. Your uncle said there was a body up there. What a fucker. That's mean. I think it was 74 or 76, I'm not sure. But I saw it when I was about 4, so it was 1980-ish. Get a film list going. My favourite film of all time is Hacksaw Ridge. What a fucking film that is. Gothric, ghosts do not scare me. Spirits do not scare me at all. What's it about? Look it up, mate. It's a fucking amazing film, Hacksaw Ridge. It's about Desmond Dawes. Bird outside my window, sorry. 13th Warrior. I don't think I've seen that, Squirrel. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, Desmond Dawes. He had a traumatic experience as a kid, and he wanted to go to war. And when he did, he wouldn't carry a weapon. He went in medical corps. But yeah, it's a true story. It's a fantastic film. Go and watch it. Hereditary. I don't think I've seen that one. I might have. I don't remember the name though. It does sound familiar, but I don't remember watching it. So yesterday, I went live yesterday afternoon, and I put a documentary on, and we were going to watch it together, like you guys watching it through the camera while I was watching it. And I got a fucking big warning at the bottom saying that copyright something or other. So I had to stop and delete it rather than getting fucking banned. I didn't want to get banned. So yeah, that was a shame. It would have been interesting. Paranormal Activity. They were good. Didn't freak me out. But yeah, they were good. And it turns out recently, Ed and Lorraine Warren. So, you know how Amityville and Poltergeist, I think it was Poltergeist, and the others, the Conjuring films, things like that. And there was one in Britain as well. I can't remember the name of that one. They were involved in all of those. And apparently a lot of it that was supposedly fucking fact was actually a hoax. They faked a lot of it. But also, Ed was supposed to be shagging some kid as well. So he's not somebody that you could believe. Yeah, weird. Yeah, there's definitely some bullshit there. There's definitely some faked stuff going on with it. Hardy, good morning. How you doing, mate? So there was a film that was based in England. I think it was in the north somewhere. I can't remember the name of the film. But yeah, there was a film based in England that Ed and Lorraine Warren were supposed to be involved with. The film was very good, actually. I enjoyed it. And there was another one called, I think it was When the Lights Go Out. That's worth a watch. That's another true story as well. Squirrel, no, what's that? Tell me about it. See, Dracula and stuff like that doesn't scare me. I watched Interview with a Vampire. That was a good film. Tom Cruise and Christian Bale. And yeah, really good. I think Brad Pitt might have been in that one as well. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Was Brad Pitt in that? New Nightmare on Elm Street was shit. Nothing compared to the original. Legacy, exactly that. Squirrel, okay. Nice one, Skits. New Hellraisers. See, they're re-releasing all these films that are from like the 70s and 80s, and they're shit. They're not the same. They're not the same. Kill List. I don't think I've seen that either. Nobody Loves Me. Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. New Thing. No, I've not seen that one. I like the originals too much. What about Convoy? How many of you remember Convoy with Chris Christopherson? Gothric, fucking amazing film. Sad ending. It's a shame about the ending. But yeah, fucking really good film. A friend of mine is from Finland, and he recommended I watch it. He said, and it's based in Finland. So, and he said that it's actually like that in Finland. Yeah, Convoy. See, fucking amazing film. Loved it. Quack quack. And I love the music as well. Shani, good morning. I always answer you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Don't spoil Convoy, I'll check it out. Okay, you'll love it. Absolutely love it. Fantastic film. It's an old one. It is an old one, but yeah, a really good film. You'll enjoy it. If you're in the UK and you're of my generation, do you remember Red Shoe Diaries? What movie did I recommend? Convoy. Maximum Overdrive. Never heard of Red Shoe Diaries? No, that's Diary of something, isn't it? Marley, stop noshing on your cock. Thank you. Yeah, Diary of something. She was a prostitute or something. Boom, 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 boom. I know I've seen Death Proof, but I don't remember it. Convoy, yeah, it is an old movie. Tattoo Girl. No, don't know that one. What about Passengers? Nice sci-fi film. You seen that one? Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. I've seen that. It can't have been very good because I don't really remember much of it. Old boy, no. Or are you calling me an old boy? Diary of a Call Girl. That's it. Thank you, Holly. And welcome. I'll look it up later. Elephant King, nope. Elephant Man, I've seen that, with Michael Elphick. He was in Boone. I used to love Billie Piper. I thought she was really like fit and stuff. And then she married Chris Evans and that fucking ruined her. Perp, good morning. Yeah, but then she married fucking Chris Evans. It fucking ruined her completely for me. Yeah. Red Dawn. So, have you seen Pitch Perfect? I know, sad film, but have you seen Pitch Perfect? Love Wolverine. So I watch Pitch Perfect quite a lot because the ginger one in Pitch Perfect is fit as fuck. Yeah, I would. The wife would as well. No, Pitch Perfect. It's about singing. It's all about singing. How are you doing, Perp? You all right? Yeah, it's a bit of a sad film because it's like all about singing and fucking that sort of shit. But yeah, it's quite amusing, quite funny. It's a good film to relax with, should we say? There's no sort of action in it or anything like that. It's just yeah. Fingers are going too fast, sorry. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I overslept, so I didn't get on until 11 o'clock, and I only woke up at like 1 minute to 11. So I woke up, I threw this on, and hit live. I hadn't even made myself coffee. I hadn't come down the stairs, so I came downstairs. I let the dog out. He had a pee, and then yeah. What the fuck's that? I can't see what that is. What is it? I can see the two hands. What's the last one? I can see that bit, but I can't see the last one. Is it a worm? I don't know. Oh, phone, okay. Oh, tap, tap. Okay. Thanks, mate. What the fuck? So yeah, as you can see, you probably figured out, we don't sit here just talking about misery and fucking, you know, feelings of being worthless or useless or, you know, depression and anxiety. We can talk about anything. Doesn't matter. Just not. Danny, good. Just no religion and no politics. Misery loves company. That is very true. Scotch pancakes. I don't do pancakes. Do you know what? I've never liked pancakes. They just don't, not for me. Yeah, my appetite's not great. I only eat once a day. I have one meal a day, that's it. But now and then I'll get hungry at lunchtime, but it normally goes away once I've had a fag. Thick and sweet like your girlfriend. No, don't do them either, mate. Not my thing. So, breakfast. I will possibly, if I have breakfast, I'll have crunchy nut cornflakes. Or a bacon sandwich. Can't beat a bacon sandwich. HP brown sauce. It's the only sauce that I eat. I won't do ketchup. It's fucking disgusting. Mayonnaise I'll eat if it's in something with garlic maybe. But yeah, I don't do sauces on food. It's disgusting, apart from a bacon sandwich with brown sauce. And it's got to be HP. Are we talking about your missus here, Si? HP, brown sauce, that's what it's called. Do you want me to show you? Yeah, see, fried egg as well, but I'm not supposed to eat that sort of stuff anymore since I've had my gallbladder removed, so I'm supposed to be careful what food I eat. But wait there, I'm going to get the fucking brown sauce. Actually, I'll take you with me. Brown sauce, fucking love the stuff. And look, it's at hand as well. HP, brown sauce. Fucking love the stuff. Beautiful. Can't beat it on a bacon sandwich. It's lovely. You can get a fruity one as well, but I don't like that. It's not the same. That's Daddy's, the fruity one. Daddy's brown sauce. It's still all right, but no, HP's not from Aldi. HP's a good one. And it's English, as you can probably tell by the label. Big Ben, Houses of Parliament. It's English. You might be able to get hold of it. If not, I'm sure you can get it online. It's fucking lovely on a bacon sandwich. Sandwich! Gay vampire juice. Fuck off. Marmite. Do you know what? No, I don't like Marmite. HP stuff tastes like dog shit. It's fucking lovely, man. Yeah, they do a fruity one. Daddy's do a fruity one as well. Daddy's brown sauce. Gothric. I think we moved on from movies with food now. Shundo, how you doing? Am I saying that right? Shundo. Nice, okay. Perp, how can you throw HP away? It's fucking lovely. Marmite. Marmite is not my thing. If you know what Twiglets are, Twiglets are coated in Marmite, and I love them, but I can't stand Marmite. However, if you put a spoonful of Marmite in gravy, it's spot on. It's lovely. Perp, I think I might be losing a little bit of trust in you if you don't like HP brown sauce. Twiglets, not Twingles. I don't recommend you stream in YouTube Shorts. It's a terrible and very unfriendly platform. Do you think so? I don't think so, actually. I've had a good response to my shorts, if I'm honest. Not Twinglets, Twiglets. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see? Twiglets. Never had chopped brown sauce. How sad are we sat talking about fucking brown sauce on a bacon sandwich. You've got to love a bacon sandwich though, haven't you? And it's got to be real butter as well. I like bacon bits. No, they're look them up. Search for them on Google. Spit it out. Yeah, it's good on fried eggs as well. Kerrygold real butter. I like most butters. Lurpak. Kerrygold's another one. What's the other one? There's an Irish one. It's fucking lovely. How do we do that, mate? How do we move on to normal YouTube streams? Isn't this a normal YouTube stream? I don't eat lamb. Too fatty. I don't eat chops either. I can't eat anything with a bone. What's this? What's the difference in this and a normal stream then? Because obviously if I'm doing live, it's a normal stream, isn't it? I don't think that bones should be on a plate. I think that's part of my undiagnosed OCD. Twiglets are covered in Marmite. So if I eat chicken, it's got to be breast. I can't have a leg or a wing on my plate. I can't eat a chop because it's got a bone in it. If I have a T-bone steak, I cut the bone out before I put it on my plate. I can't do it. I don't like Marmite, no. I like Twiglets, but I don't like Marmite. Twiglets are covered with Marmite. It's a yeast extract. I think I'm going to need another coffee in a minute. Rather eat dog food. What's the matter, Doug? He's looking at me now. Oh, yeah, I said food. My dog's very food orientated. He'll do anything for food. Except listen. He doesn't like to listen. If we go out in the field and he gets the scent of something, off he fucks, and there's no catching him. He just will not come back until he's found what he's looking for. Bastard. Yeah, use Google. Get on it. Will he eat Marmite? He'll eat fucking anything. Unless it's a tablet that I want him to eat. Twiglets are lovely, man. How can you not like Twiglets? What about cheese balls? I don't like cheese balls. I don't mind cheesy Wotsits. I like cheesy Wotsits, but I don't like cheese balls. The wife gets them at Christmas. She gets a big fucking tub of them. Cheese balls. A live baby salted duck egg. No thanks. That sounds disgusting. Ugh. Goffrey, yeah, they do that, don't they? My dog doesn't go on a lead. He never goes on a lead unless we go anywhere, which is very rare. But because of where we live, he doesn't need to be on a lead. He is lead trained, and he'll walk perfectly well on a lead, but he just never does. Do I like F1? Yeah, I do actually. I don't watch it very often, but I do. Twiglets taste like cardboard. No, they don't. They're lovely. Perp, I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't know how that works. Weird. Can people join a normal feed? Whatever a normal feed is. Are you doing it again, Marley? Are you doing it again? Why are you so insistent on licking your own cock all the fucking time? Come here. Come here. Come. Up. Here. Come. Come. Come on. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Mwah. You're such a good boy, yes you are. Yeah, star of the show. Yes, you're a good boy. Oh, does the dog want cuddles? Does he want cuddles? Yeah, you need cuddles. A box of cheese. What's that? It's my turn. Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. He's a good boy. Look at this. Such a vicious dog, isn't he? Vicious. Vicious dog. You had enough now? No? What are you doing? I've got no food. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're a dickhead. Yeah, I like Doritos. Hardy, yeah. Don't blame you. I talk to my dog all the time, but I talk to myself as well. What I've been doing recently is I take my phone with me and I'll fucking record as I'm walking, and I'll then edit out the silences, and it gives me something to talk about, and then I'll post it on Facebook and Instagram rather than on here. Yeah, they're not good for you, are they? What's the matter? Hey? What's the matter with the vicious dog? What's the matter with the dog? You can't get up, you dickhead. You can't get up. He wants to get up on my lap. Go on, off you fuck. Oh, it's a big stretch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Boop. Go, off you fuck. Good boy. Yeah, I've been bit by dogs several times. It's not nice, is it? Painful. And then you got to get fucking tetanus jab and all that shit. What were we talking about? Food. Ouch. I'm guessing that you was you didn't get tetanus. You should do. I'm guessing you was in the dog's space. Oh dear me. So, cars. Let's get into cars. The wife loves her new car. It's not new. It's 2010, so 15 years old. But it was a bargain. Mileage wasn't bad. Fast as fuck for a diesel. She loves it. I was going to do a fundraiser in December. I was going to shave the beard off live to try and raise funds to get her a car for work. However, I managed to find this one at the right price and I bought it. We've emptied both of our bank accounts to get it, basically. So we're fucking shit broke today. Yeah. Last night I wanted takeaway. I wanted pizza last night and I couldn't have one. I was pissed off. Where's everyone gone? It's gone quiet. Yeah, so what did I have for my dinner last night? I don't even remember what I had to eat last night. I think I just had pasta with a shitload of cheese over the top. Was that last night? No, I had toad and yole last night. The wife made toad and yole. 3 big fat sausages. Loads of vegetables. Yeah. I was sat upstairs hiding because there was people here. Me and the dog. And she just appeared with this fucking plate full of food. And I was like, oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, you got to be careful with tetanus. Yeah, I tend to self-isolate whenever there are people around, any more than sort of 3 people, and I can't cope with that, and I'll self-isolate. So my self-isolation is me going upstairs to the bedroom, sitting on the bed, usually watching some sort of crap on the TV. Good choice though, need a car for winter. You not got a car? See, we need 2 cars. At the moment, we've got the one now, the new one that I've just bought. And my Volvo is, well, it was the wife's Volvo, but it's now my Volvo because she broke my car. The 2010 car, it's Mitsubishi Lancer. I farted. Did you hear that? Yeah, so it's not about whether it's family for me any more than 3 people. Just I can't get my head around. Hardy, see, I can't eat mature cheese, so I can't eat the smelly cheese, the strong stuff, because it gives me migraines. So I have mild cheese, which is a shame because I do like strong cheese, mature cheese. And it doesn't smell so bad, if I'm honest. It's nice, especially over pasta. Cheese on toast. You can't beat cheese on toast. Oh, yeah, yeah. So now the wife's got the Lancer. It's not an Evo, but it doesn't need to be. Fucking, I tell you what, this is so fast, right? And so powerful. It throws you back in the seat. I dread to think what an Evo would be like. Do you know what I mean? Subby. A what? What's that? Oh, Subaru. No, it's Mitsubishi Lancer. It's yeah, it's a lovely car. Danny, take care, mate. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day. Stay strong. So yeah, she's now got the Lancer, and that means the Volvo is mine. However, the Volvo needs an MOT. I can't do the MOT until I've done the front springs because they're fucked. One of the springs snapped. But it's only a small piece of the spring that snapped off. And it needs a couple of CV boots. So I'm going to have to do that. It's a Volvo S60. It's all right. It's a bit battered. I paid 450 quid for it. I bought it especially to get up north for my dad's funeral. And it did me well. It got me there. Unfortunately, on the way back, it went tits up. But it turns out now, when it went tits up on the way back, glass back windows. Don't they all have glass back windows? Yeah, unfortunately, on the way back, it cut out. And it said that we had fuel and things like that. And apparently it was a problem with the fuel pump. However, it turns out that when it gets to a certain point with the fuel, there's actually none in it, even though it's telling you there is. And if we'd put the fuel in, which we had in the car, if we put the fuel in, it would have been fine. So, yeah. But it got us a night in a hotel, so that wasn't too bad. So S60, how do I describe it? Google it, you fucker. Yeah, see, I love to drive. I've always driven. I started driving at 14. I bought myself a car. Breaking Bad guy. No. It was my own car. I bought my own car at 14. I paid 100 quid for it. I'd never driven a car in my life, and I got in it and I drove off. Yeah, it was interesting. Daniel, I don't know if I should be offended by that. Breaking Bad guy. I don't know who the Breaking Bad guy is. I started to watch it and I couldn't get into it, so don't know. Yellowstone, however, I like Yellowstone. I watched that. It was really good. There you go. I don't need to be offended, okay. Shani, electric scooter. Dangerous, man. You got no protection on a scooter. That's worse than riding a bike. I love a bike. So who plays that character in Breaking Bad? Is it the same bloke as in Landman? Is that him? Is it the same guy as in Landman? Yeah, I like him. No, I didn't hear about a kid in Manchester. His dad bonneted him. What's that? Kid's dead, fuck. Yeah, see, it's horrible, innit? Bum, 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 bum. So my wife likes horses. She likes to ride. Horses are unpredictable. I like bikes because with a bike I'm in control. With a horse, you're not. You're not in control. You think you're in control, but that fucker's got a mind of its own, and if it wants to go a different way, it's going a different fucking way, and there's nothing you can do about it. You don't have that with a bike. The problem with the bike is you have to watch every other fucker on the road. Yeah, same as me. That I had my bike stolen when I was younger. I was devastated. I'd spent my hard-earned money and to buy this bike, and it was only a little bike. It was only a little DT50. My first bike, first legal bike, and yeah, I parked it up right underneath the front room window, and yeah, some fucker took it. I couldn't believe it. I was gutted. Yeah, wasn't nice. Horrible feeling when someone steals something that you've spent time and money on. That knocks you. That's very upsetting. I remember someone trying to nick my mate's bike once. It was an RD350 LC, also known as an Elsie, and they heard the side stand go. Fucking, he ran out, and he got a scaff bar, and he caught this fucking kid, and he was going to batter him with his scaff bar, and it was just a kid, so he let him go. But yeah, don't fuck with bikers and their bikes. ZX9R, nice. Si, do you remember the old LCs? They were lovely bikes. I think it was after the LC they brought out the power valve, didn't they? YPVS. That was a nice bike as well. £120, fucking hell. Did you rebuild it? Yeah, see, people are fucking horrible bastards, aren't they? You didn't ride them. Are they too old for you, mate? You're younger than me. You kept the scooter. Good. Yeah, people are fucking horrible. They want everything for nothing. I'm not like that. I don't have much, but everything I've got, I've bought and paid for, you know? I don't have credit cards. The wife has a credit card, but it's nothing to do with me, you know? But yeah, I don't have credit cards. I've got a debit card. And I just sort of, if I can't afford it, I don't get it. Oh, what a bastard. Get rebuilding it, mate. No, electric scooters, no thanks. Not my thing. Not my thing. I'd rather have an engine. I don't like these electric things. Electric cars are fucking lethal with, if anything happens and they get in an accident and they're on fire, you're fucked. Yeah, I don't do cash. I don't live beyond my means. I try not to anyway. If I haven't got money, I don't buy it. Simple as that. Yeah, good in the morning. I can understand that, but I don't know. Not my thing. I don't like electrical things for transport. Yeah, see, I've got a couple of years on you, but it is only a couple of years. I guess that couple of years makes a big difference with bikes. They did change quite a lot very quickly, didn't they? Do you think that electric vehicles will be the answer to having no oil? Because I don't. Electric vehicles will do more damage to the environment than any other vehicle on the road, in my opinion. What happens to all those batteries when they're no good? Lions, yeah, it is. It's lovely, isn't it? And that smell, the two-stroke smell. Yeah, see, electric is not the answer. It's not the way forward. Hydrogen. Yeah, batteries can be recycled. I know that, but at the moment they're not doing that, are they? They're just fucking going into landfill or whatever. I don't know, but I don't think electric is the way forward. Yeah, see the perp. Yeah, I don't know a lot about that sort of stuff. I've never really looked into batteries, other than the fact that they're going to be a problem in the future. I definitely don't think that electric is the way forward, in that respect. I mean, if you look at not the car, but Tesla's work, the real Tesla, he had found a way of using electricity without wires and being able to do things like that. He could light a bulb in a room without being connected to anything. Amazing. I don't know how that works. I've got no fucking clue. But he worked it out. He figured it out and he did it. And all that information has been hidden. It's been classified. It's been suppressed. It's a shame, because it could make everyone's life so much easier. The government needs to stop hiding things. They need to let it out and make everyone's life easier. And it's all about money. All about money. Sorry, that's true. Yeah, he didn't know, did he? He was murdered. Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, he was murdered, wasn't he? Yeah, hybrid does work. And the good thing about hybrid is it charges itself as it goes, which is good. Yeah, it still uses fuel, but I mean, come on. Using electricity in that respect is different to having a car that you have to charge all the time. They were on the right track when they did the hybrids. I think they need to look into that more, because let's be honest, a car that charges itself as it goes and uses that power that it's generating rather than using fuel is definitely a win. It's really simple when you think about it. When we were kids, we used to have lights on our push bikes, and we had a little dynamo, a little thing on the wheel, and it'd spin and generate the power for the lights. And it's the same principle. It's exactly the same principle, and it can work. You can generate power by braking. You can generate power by accelerating. If you can do that, you put that power that it's generating into a battery. I know it's a battery, but we use batteries. We've used batteries for years. But it's different to having a fucking huge battery to power the vehicle that you need to charge up. A self-generating car is definitely the way forward. Yes, exactly that. It's the way forward. You've got to be able to generate the power as you move. Once that battery's charged, you use the charge to move, which generates more power. Simple. You don't need to charge it up then. It's charging itself as you drive, like an alternator does. So having a battery to set off and get moving, you need a small battery like you've got in a normal car. Yeah, tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. Tom, yeah, I'm not going to get into the digital ID bit because that's politics. Si, exactly that. Diesels, biofuels, it can work. Yeah, it is a rabbit hole. It's just not worth getting into. Nick, welcome to the channel. Good to have you, mate. Yeah, I'm not politics. I'm not going to get into, mate, but it's too controversial. Do you know what I mean? Perf, yeah, makes sense. They do waste a lot of energy to heat, but there's got to be some midway with things. Do you know what I mean? I'm all for something being an electric vehicle. That's fine, but instead of charging it, it needs to be able to charge itself as it moves. To me, plugging in an electric vehicle is taking energy from the grid, which is generated by nuclear or fucking natural coal or whatever. I don't know if they still have coal fucking fired generation plants or whatever, but it's not good, is it? Straight away, it's bad for the environment. Generating power to charge up a vehicle from the grid. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit. I don't know, but I don't think it's right. I don't think it's going to be helpful in the long run. I don't know. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me so. Tell me I'm talking shit. Opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one. Hemp seeds are super regulated. Femcanna seeds are completely legal. Why is that then? Why is one legal and the other not? Is it because one has THC and the other doesn't? I don't know. I would love to develop a vehicle that charges itself like a hybrid that runs on electricity with a normal battery rather than a fucking great massive thing that in the long run could end up causing us issues as a race. When I say a race, I mean the human race, not the colour. Because I'm not racist. We're all fucking human. That's interesting, Pat. That's really interesting. How do they charge though? Wireless charging, how do they charge? Do they charge from movement or what? Exactly. I've got solar panels on the roof. We've got, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've got 6. I might have more. I'm not sure. I think it's 6. But we've got solar panels on the roof, which does help. But the amount that we've got isn't enough to completely power the house. Yeah, I would. They'd do away with me, wouldn't they? It'd be really good though, wouldn't it? Can you imagine building a vehicle that can go like any other vehicle, but it doesn't use any power from the grid? I don't know how wireless charging happens. How do they do that? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, look at iPhones, for example. You can charge your iPhone by putting it on a pad. You don't have to plug it in. You can just place it on a pad. How the fuck does that work? If that can happen, then why the fuck can't it be done with vehicles? I don't know. Yeah, electrical induction, that's basically the same as an iPhone putting it on a pad, isn't it? So you'd stop the bus at a certain point and it'd charge. Right, okay. If that can be done, and I think it's done with magnets, isn't it, or something like that? I don't know. If that can be done, why can't we fucking build a vehicle that generates its own power by movement? Hybrids do it. So if a hybrid can do that, I mean, they've got fucking huge batteries again. But if a hybrid can do that and they can generate that power, all they have to do is raise the amount of power that it's generating. Alternators do that. Create some way of generating enough power to do it. nuclear power stations and things like that, they're no good. Corey, how you doing? Yeah, well, all power stations, they're just fucking killing the environment, aren't they, at the end of the day? We can generate power with water, we can generate power with wind. Why the fuck do we need to use such things now with the technology we've got? Why do we need to turn to that sort of thing for power? There's fucking wind turbines everywhere. They generate power. If there's no wind, turn them off. Do without electricity, I don't give a fuck. There's solar. There's hydroelectricity. It's all there. Hydrogen, another one. Water. They can generate power from water. Somebody built an engine that run on water. How? I don't know. But yeah, it run on water. Site, exactly, kinetics, the way forward. Something that will generate its own power as it moves. My hair, look at that. Bald bastard. Anyway, that's enough of that one. That's enough of that one. Where do we go from here? 111 minutes. Need to get rid of a few folks first. Let's not get into that. Cheesy What's It comes to mind. What do you reckon, mate? CO2 to traditional petrol. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be done, doesn't it? Something needs to be done. Definitely. We can't carry on as we are. And these are all things, if you're like me, these are all things that do sort of go through your mind. What is the way forward? Are we going to come across some fucking major catastrophe where we're going to lose everything like that? I don't know. Do you guys like watch anything like Ancient Aliens and things like that? The pyramids intrigue me, especially with recent news on the pyramids. Yeah, very interesting. Free power. They reckon that the pyramids were not tombs. They've never found a body in a pyramid. They've never found a burial in a pyramid. There's much of the pyramids missing. Unk. Why do people keep calling me Unk? Fuck off. I'm not an Unk. I'm a granddad, you cunt. Yeah, parts of the pyramids are missing. But it's interesting to me that they found these new structures under the pyramids. And it tells me that the pyramids were there to generate some sort of power. It's very interesting. Invented catastrophe, yeah. We'll see. Am I a bit behind on the chat or something? Is there a delay? Yeah, fuck off, girl. Fucking calling me Unk. I'm a granddad. Sorry, have I got a delay on the chat? Am I a couple of minutes behind? I noticed the other day, I think it was yesterday, you was a minute or two behind on your chat. You don't think so? Okay. The Y-files, exactly. Yeah, that's really interesting to me. I really enjoy the Y-files. I love the fish as well. Yeah, it's amusing. Okay. Oh, yes. Earth's frequencies. Yeah, they use the vibrations from the Earth. That's what I think. But in the actual pyramid themselves, they had these channels, you know, going up, and there's evidence of certain chemicals, and all these chemicals together will create power. Britney Spears' ex-husband. Good name. Yeah, I've never been there, but yeah, it's really interesting to me. Uranium purification. What makes you think that? How would that work? Yeah, a lot has been hidden. Eventually, it'll come out. You don't believe any of it. Okay. See, it's there. The Egyptians didn't build it. It was already there before they were. So it's strange. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much underneath the pyramids that we don't know about. But it's an amazing thing, and I think it's something that needs looking into rather than hiding. Yeah, they did. They did. They had a gold cap. There's one on in a museum from the Black Pyramid, and I don't know how that worked. It was a black cap, so I don't know how that works. What do you mean by New World Order? I don't know what you mean by that. See, that's when we get into deeper things when you bring in the Anunnaki. Yes, I do believe there was something like that. My theory is this, and a lot of it has come from the Y files. There have been previous races. I don't mean races as in aliens. And when there have been cataclysmic things going on, and races have become extinct, we've lost a lot of that stuff, a lot of that technology, and that's what's happened. So we've had to reset after each time something like that's happened. Corey, I do like to read, but my mental state doesn't allow me to focus. I can't get into it. I can't focus on what I want to read. Yeah, it is conspiracy theory. For me, I'm not looking at it like the Anunnaki as in being aliens. I'm looking at it as it being a previous race, a previous race on Earth rather than a previous fucking alien. Do you know what I mean? I think they had that technology thousands and thousands and thousands of years before we knew, before we could even contemplate it. And in honesty, I think that when we've had things like the flood, I do believe that we had a flood. I really do. And the reason I believe it is because there's been proof of that. And things like the flood have killed off the majority of the human race, causing us to have to start again from scratch. And before that, there was other things that had happened, like the fucking comet smashing the earth and one thing and another that killed the dinosaurs. Well, I don't know whether those things are correct, but yeah, I do believe that the technology was there. Land masses have moved, and things like languages from 3 or 4 different countries that are separate are so similar. It makes you think that when they were in one spot before land masses moved, and shifting of the Earth's crust, things like that, they were together, and it just makes you think, doesn't it? So I think it's technology that we used to have on Earth, and technology that was lost. I mean, look at the pyramids once again, and how would they move those stones? How would they do it? Because those stones aren't from that area. You know, I don't know how that would happen. As my chat froze. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah. Like Corey says, a reset. I really think it is a reboot. And I think it's happened several times. More about the Rolling Stones. Gotta love the Rolling Stones. Paint It Black. That used to be one of my favourite songs when I was younger. Paint It Black. I wanted to paint everything black when I was a teenager. Yeah, something that I really wanted to do. I was a weird teenager. I had interest in strange music for my age. I liked the Doors. I liked the Rolling Stones. I liked the Who. All that sort of stuff. But I was also into music of that time as well. Marley, stop it. But yeah, I had quite an eclectic taste in music. Still do. I like various kinds of music these days, even classical music, which is quite odd for someone of my age. Corey, I can't answer that. Strange, isn't it? I mean, you can't really class them as African American. I mean, they've got a strange look to them, haven't they? When I say strange, I don't mean like that in an offensive way. If you look at, they're not quite Caucasian though, are they? They've got Middle East look to them. Colouring wise, but their eyes were different, their features were different. They, and I'm talking historically rather than current. They didn't look then like they do now. Now they look like normal everyday people. They had knowledge that we don't have. How could they do the things that they did with carving and things like that we can't do today? And I think that they learn from an ancient race. Maybe they didn't learn the whole thing properly. They didn't learn how stuff like the pyramids was done. But I think they learned part of it, and it allowed them to do certain things that we can't do now. Hoa, not sure. Ready? I farted. Yes, I'm human. Whatever your name is, I can't pronounce that. No, I've never taken it. I don't know what it is. Talk to me. Tell me what it is. It's been quite a long live today. Over 2 hours. It's going to take some processing, that one, isn't it? It's going to be an overnight job. I think I'm going to have to bring it to an end, guys. It's been a lovely chat today. Yeah, I don't know anything about that one, mate. I'm sorry. I can't answer any questions on that. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it to a close there, to be honest. Over 2 hours, so... Grumps. It's Grumps. My grandkids call me Grumps. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and getting involved. It's been a great chat today. Really enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button up at the top. Hit like, and I will see you. I may see you later on today. I may go live again. If not, I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to look into this normal stream thing, Perp. So I thought this was a normal stream, to be honest. Does a normal stream allow you guys to join and have a chat? I don't know. But yeah, we'll find out. I'll look into it and we'll move forward. Thank you very much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Stay strong and keep going. Perp, cheers. I'm going to look into it in a few minutes. I'm going to start getting some housework done first. And yeah, take care, guys. Stay safe.